Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Jalta League. I am finally back on a Street Fighter stream. It has been a week, but I'm very excited for tonight's stream, and I am joined by an actual celebrity, the one, the only. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Doma. I've played in these competitions. I'm a really big fan of Big Celebrity Luca, and now I'm here on the caster's desk with him, casting another exciting week of Street Fighter 6.
Yes, once again, we have got the lovely Doma back again with us for tonight's stream. Obviously, if you saw Doma last week, he was commentating with Jude last week. I seemed like it was a good time. How'd you find last week's stream anyway?
I had so much fun, and I'm hoping it's going to be another week just the same.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. You know, we all are going to have such good vibes. A smaller tournament outcome than we normally have. However, the caliber of talent is definitely the same as it always is. And it's going to be really exciting stuff tonight. We're going to have a lot of good time tonight. Really big fun. It's going to get hype. Me and Doma technically commentated before with each other during a Guilty Gear stream that wasn't streamed. We just kind of had a lot of fun with that game, that lovely Guilty Gear game. So it's going to be some crazy stuff, to say the least. But how have you been, Doma? You been well?
I have been good. I have been very good following an exciting week of Guilty Gear. I had a good time in the tournament last week, and I'm now looking at the roster ahead of us and thinking we have a really cool set of players here. First of all, I think we need to talk about the return of Emphasis.
Yes, this man has been disappearing for the last 3 weeks, going to play in Valorant tournaments and losing in round one of them Valorant tournaments. So he's realized that he needs to get back on the Street Fighter grind, come back to play some Street Fighter, and not get triggered after losing round one in a Valorant tournament. And so Emphasis returning. We don't know what Emphasis is playing. He's been practicing. I think he spoke to me about Kami. We don't know if he is going to play a Kami. He obviously the Rashid is the most likely outcome, but you know I've been telling him about Mac Ruta, another jury player. And, you know he could definitely bring back that jury, and it's gonna be an exciting match for that round one, especially with his opponent obviously being Shadows. You know, one of the original matches for the Jolta League back in
Absolutely.
I think it was like October time. We originally had them two against each other, and it was an incredible showing by both players. So, what do you think about this match, especially since you know Shadows quite well and such?
Yeah, so I know Shadows pretty well. I know that he's actually hit a bit of a slump with Street Fighter recently. He's not had the same confidence he usually has in these matches. So I'm really hoping that something tonight kind of, lights up in him and that he can give us a really good showing. I'm not sure if he'll be on the Blanca or the Ken. He's spoken to me about both. I think both are possible. We might even see both. So
Yeah,
I think when Shadows puts in the work, when he's on his game, I think he's really capable of making the runs and beating some pretty top tier players. But I think
yeah,
also if we look at the other sections of this bracket, I think there is nobody to scoff at. Vipers, we have seen to be an incredible player, incredibly aggressive, incredibly consistent. And he'll be against Yusuf, who kind of crash landed into the tournament last week with his DJ. Very, very exciting to see that. And I believe, last week there was a bit of an upset with Yusuf actually beating Vipers in losers finals. So having those two have a rematch is very, very exciting. And then in the bracket below that, I've got to confess, I do have a personal bias towards Talani, because I love the way that guy plays Jamie. He makes it look so cool, so fun, and he's going to be up against Yamazaki, my good friend and Slayer player with Guilty Gear, who's kind of made a bit of a splash in every fighting game he's entered so far. Street Fighter no less than the rest. So I really, really feel that within this week, it could be anyone's week.
yeah, exactly. And obviously, there's 7 people tonight, which means one player did get a bye. Obviously, these brackets are now random, so obviously, as you can tell, Yusuf and Aegis Vipers wouldn't be your typical round one matchup, but due to how tournaments are now being run, it's now random. So every seeding is now random up until the final week. So obviously, some players will get paired into really hard matches from the get-go to make it more fairer for everybody in the long run and such. And just speaking about like the outlier in the room is the Aegis Vipers USAV match. The fact that one of them is going to go down to losers round one from the get go is
Crazy.
absolutely insanity, you know, because that's a grand finals match just right there in general. That is a match that we could be seeing in grand finals again.
Absolutely.
And it's just insanity by going to watch them two play. And, you know, as you said with the Shadows Emphasis match, Emphasis kind of hasn't been playing recently. He's kind of taken a break from Street Fighter. He's been really just been playing Valorant, a lot of Valorant from what I've seen from when he's on Discord. I know he was playing a lot of Street Fighter today, just probably get ready for tonight's tournament and such. And it's going to be very interesting to see them two play for sure. And some big, very big news as we get started into this first game of the tournament is we officially hit 100 followers on Twitch. You know, we said it on Friday's stream, I believe we mentioned it. It's like we're only one follower away from 100, and we've now hit that 100 mark. And we'd like to just say thank you to everybody who helped us get to that point. I'm going to continue on with some great fighting and content as we are getting into winners round one of tonight's tournament, being Emphasis versus Shadows.
Absolutely, and it started very strongly for Emphasis, but the drive impact response is incredible. It's going to be some nice damage, and the corner goes to Shadows.
So no Cammy from the side of Emphasis. I didn't expect him to bring out the Cammy. I think he's just been playing Rashid today. I think the Cammy will come out soon, eventually, but not right now. And obviously Shadows not bringing out the Blanca, but obviously they must have a lot of confidence in their Ken if they're not choosing to bring up the Blanca and such. But a nice round finish for Emphasis right there. Very consistent.
Absolutely. The DP is called out on block and it is punished accordingly. Shadows is now going to look to play a little more cautiously, with a little more respect.
Exactly, and I think that's always something you've got to do when you're playing against Emphasis. You've always got to show some respect. You know, we always banter him on stream a lot of the time about him not only being able to win only a meme tournament, but you've got to give credit where credit is due. The guy is absolutely incredible at Street Fighter, you know.
Credit where it's due, because this Rashid offense right now is absolutely blazing. It's mix-ups in the corner, and despite being in burnout, he's not phased. The projectiles coming out from Shadows very good. The drive rush checks the assault.
Yeah,
the grab is perfect.
Yes, and we're going to see great Desert Storm coming out. And Burnout is not really a thing that Emphasis cares about. You know, he is a part of Burnout
Here comes
City.
the kick, and there goes game one to Emphasis. Blink and you'll miss it.
Exactly, and at least he didn't kick it the other way. You know, the famous Ohio tornado clip of Emphasis accidentally kicking the Great Desert Storm in the complete opposite direction. And it looks like there is going to be a character change, but a really dominant performance from Emphasis so far, and I think we are going to see that Blanca come out.
Wow, and this just really shows, no matter how much of the Elden Ring DLC Emphasis been playing,
Yeah.
he's still got game. He's still got hands with his Rashid, and it's so exciting to see. He has such a way of offense where he's completely fearless, even in the face of very difficult opponents. You know, Shadows is absolutely no slouch with his Ken, and the pressure he can apply is magnificent. But still, going into game two. Is it going to be a different story with the Blanca? Let's find out.
I mean, the Blanca is what we've always seen on the stream, you know, and it's been the one that's always managed to take Shadows a lot further in said competitions. You know, Shadows has had some
goodness,
incredible runs, but the grabs and jumps from Emphasis right now are nothing to scoff at. To say the least, using the Rashid kick to counteract the Blanca ball right there was very nice.
Big Rashid kick. Shadows is jumping. You can almost smell the anxiety on him. He's anxious to get a hit here. Very, very good pokes coming out. Both players playing the neutral game.
I also feel like that's due to mental stack, you know, when you haven't been doing the best in the Street Fighter tournaments recently, you know, your mental stack obviously builds up, and it's the same with some of the other players who aren't playing tonight, and the reasons we found out is due to the fact that they don't feel as confident as they normally are when it comes to playing this game. A lovely air grab from Emphasis, man.
The air grab is so good. The EX ball is called out and punished on block. It feels like Emphasis has Shadows in his pocket right now.
Yeah, and
spacing.
To be fair, we have seen Shadows beat Emphasis before in that really good tournament that Shadows went on, where he absolutely actually dominated the whole
the
court.
mix-up is so good.
Very nice mix-up from Shadows. I think Shadows just needs to try and like recite what he did back then, which is play to his strength, play to his speed, and then he'll be fine. And like the whiff grab was a bit bad.
And then the DI reaction is so good. The combo is dropped, very unfortunate.
And now he's teabagging because he's realised he's messed up.
Look, he realizes what he's done, poor guy. The grab is checked.
Oh, we're gonna see the
Oh
level
my
3.
goodness, the level 3, and it does connect.
I mean, it makes perfect.
Empathy inviting Shadows to make a move there, and as you say, it makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense at the end of the day. You know, he puts him in such a low, a small sliver of health left, and just using the level 3 gets more damage out and puts even more pressure on Shadows that's already been applied from just the game state in general. But a lovely grab from Shadows, you know.
Light ball into grab, the mix-up is good, the overhead is good, this is going to be a lot of damage.
We are going to see the level 2 come out, the Thunder Beast mode is out, and he's going to
Oh, and he drops the combo!
But manages.
Oh, but the DI punish, that's a knowledge check, baby, you got another matchup.
Yes.
So good from Shadows. This is the Shadows we love to see.
And it's why I said, just play to your strengths and then you can get the wins. Because Empathy is a person who will sometimes become a bit impatient and just throw out a move that doesn't actually land at the time. You know, he's human, he's not a robot, from what I know.
Exactly, and that crazy aggression he shows can be a double-edged sword when he throws himself and ends up blocking with his face. But that's not the case here. The perfect parry, so well timed. Light Bull seems to keep mixing him up.
Exactly, and it's looking really good for the Shadows. He's playing a lot better in this game than he was playing in the previous game. You know, I think Emphasis, as we talked about earlier, you know, Emphasis rust is definitely showing a little bit. You know, he's not as dominant as he sometimes would be, but that's not giving any credit to
going to be damage
Shadows.
if he doesn't drop it. He doesn't drop it. The mix-up is hard here. You have to guess in the corner. And he pulls it out properly.
No, nothing with the blanket challenge. Nice usage of the blanket ball to get in and out very nicely. And that Thunder Beast mode was used very well. And
the grab off the light ball.
And
somebody tell Empathy, you've got to check that light ball there because he's not ready for these grabs. He's eating them every time, and we're going straight into game 3.
Shadows is John Travolta, and Empathy cannot deal with Grease Lightning. Let's be real here for a second.
Simply cannot.
He's playing
saying, protect your toes.
And he just looks like he's in. He's in the zone. He is ready. You know,
Shadows has had enough of getting beat around the back. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna be showing that aggression now."
Exactly, and he's playing so well. You know, you can see that by how Shadows is playing in general. You know, his confidence is really there. To be honest with you, you know, he's not. You could definitely tell that the nerves have kind of just subsided, and he is ready to play with a lovely air blanket ball already just to secure the round right there.
Absolutely, the perfect parry, so well timed from Empathy, but it's not quite enough when Shadows is so tired of losing.
Exactly, you know, I think we've obviously both spoken to Shadows a lot about when it comes to the Jalta League, and they're like, obviously the past couple of weeks haven't been the best for Shadows, but you know, just I've always said it, any week could be his week to really just outperform everyone else, you know, and it's really good to see that even against Emphasis, you know, he's playing super well.
Absolutely, but Emphasis is starting to figure out the counterplay. He's using these parries and these drive rushes well, and this corner combo just keeps on going, and it keeps on going. The mix-up not respected. EX ball is all it takes, but it's a tornado in the corner. He has to guess.
Yep, a very predictable tornado. I was going to say, like, I was going to expect it. That driving pad was definitely a weird choice, you know. It's going to be able to secure the round. Very interesting choice of the driving pad because, you know, he couldn't apply as much pressure, you know, in that situation. But, you know, he secures the round, but, like, I feel like...
But a win is a win, and Shadows goes into round 3 with 3 bars of meter to play with. The level 2 is immediately available. Ooh. The air grab is classy and stylish.
What a cool air grab. Reference to Yang from Street Fighter 4. He's doing the skateboarding in the air, you know. Very nice stuff. But it's just like, I feel like Shadows kind of always has, like, a lot of the time recently has been having Emphasis number, you know. I think...
Yes, yeah, 100%. 100%.
I think it's because Shadows just plays... Shadows plays quite differently to everybody else in the fact that, like, you normally just see, like, high-level Street Fighter players that play quite fast. You know, when you watch, like, high-level matches, sometimes they are going, like, super fast, right? But you can't... Shadows is able to, like, slow down, like, the whole game, and that's really, like, important, especially when you want to try and play for your playstyle.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like Shadows is a player where you can't... Oh, my goodness, the anti-air, so good! And that's game 3 to Empathy, but it was as close as anything. When you're playing against Shadows, there's no way to practice beating Shadows besides playing Shadows specifically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy's got so many tricks in his bag, so many little mind games. He's got the safe jumps, he's got the setups, and you're not gonna know what you're doing unless you either play against him or show the prowess that Empathy is showing here in just kicking him around the screen.
Exactly.
Tornado boosted spin is good. It's safe on the block.
Because obviously
he's not ready.
I know NPC quite well, and his mindset is he does not care who he's playing against. He is just going to play his game and and he will not care in the slightest. And he goes into every match sometimes just being like, oh, I'm going to lose, when in actuality, he always has that like mentality. He's already lost. But like, he just like plays his own game. He does play his own game. I think he just sometimes is a bit impatient. But however, he's playing very well this game, though, to say the least.
Playing very well this game. The corner pressure is good. Even with the EX balls, the level 2 is going to hit him. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Great Desert Storm is going to come out, and that's easy enough to secure the round.
EX spinner.
It's also 2 Production, who is in call right now. It's 2-1 to Embassy, by the way. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. We're going to be getting back into this game. Embassy only one round away from set point, taking it 3-1 over Shadows. But Shadows definitely can bring it back. We've seen this before in the past where Shadows was 2-1 down to Embassy and brought it back and even took the game off him.
Absolutely not impossible, but the run mix-up here is good, and it's actually looking a little dicey for Shadows.
Ooh, lovely
the dash
mix-up.
through is nice. Level 2, will he hit the combo? He hits the combo. This corner mix-up is going to be deadly. Blancachan goes down. The drive reversal gets him through it! I didn't even know you could do that, but was that a call-out? How many levels of chess are happening here?
Literally must have been a call-out. He is playing the London's Gambit pretty well. That's the only chess opening I know.
But it's damage in the corner. Could this be a game-losing mix-up? It absolutely could be. Will it be enough to kill?
It's not going to be enough.
Next touch will decide the match. The sweep comes out. Wall jump. He's in the sky. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh! One touch from either player decides the round.
And he's going to get it with the trick.
The burnout will chip him out to end the round. My jaw is on the floor. The chip damage to end that round.
And that chip damage could be the start of something big,
This could be where he meant to come back. Embassy with the jump in. The anti-air not quite there, but the grab is good. Drive reversal on block. Drive rush. These players are trading blows. The grab in the corner.
Gonna try and go
and the EX spinner is so good.
Yes.
Airball, the block strings.
Doesn't care. Oh, gonna parry the drive impact, but gonna get grabbed.
The parry is so good. But Embassy is getting overwhelmed here, I say, as he goes into a crazy combo here. The mix-up! The cross-up grab!
We're gonna see level 2 come out. Great Desert Storm is out. He's gonna utilize it to his best advantage. Trying to look for a wall bounce right there. Not gonna get it. Goes for the overhead.
Is good. What is the response here from Shadows? Corner, the drive rush mix-up. He's in burnout.
I think Emphasis is baiting for that upper OD blanket ball. We saw it in the previous game. That the blanket ball...
The drive impact is jumped over and responded to accordingly. Winners round 1 goes to Emphasis.
Very nice, very nice. But really good showing by Shadows, You gotta give... he pressed the wrong button. He put in chat, he pressed the wrong button. And really nice by Shadows, Played exceptionally well, And I think... it could have gone either way, I genuinely think. Maybe, obviously, he's put in chat that he pressed the wrong button. So, obviously, wasn't meant to actually go for the drive impact in that situation. And that could have led on to him even taking the round and then moving on to that.
Possibly the set.
Yeah, and moving on to that final game as such. But very unfortunate with the button mix-up, It's going to secure Emphasis a place in winners round 2. But I don't think this is the end of Shadows, I think it definitely could be his week, to say the least, to get something cooking. Because... from the way he played that game, that was really nice by Shadows today.
The Blanca was really, really nice, but I've got to say, we cannot discredit Emphasis. His mix-up was absolutely bombastic. He's all over the screen. I lost track of him at some points. And he was up, down, all around. He hit that crazy cross-up grab mix-up. And I love watching Rashid, and I love watching Blanca. And I wouldn't even mind seeing these players meet each other again. Shadows was locked in, and let's hope he can make the losers run. Exactly. But looking at the rest of our matches here, 2 3-0s have occurred.
Yeah, I mean, the crazier one is the middle one, Yusuf losing 3-0 to Aegis Vipers, Aegis Vipers got Yusuf's number this week, and 3-0 domination. It's not even like it was a 3-2, It wasn't like there was any points put onto the board, It looked like it seems like Aegis Vipers
very out of character. Vipers has gone crazy, but I've got to let you know, last week Vipers and Yusuf also met each other in the first round, and that went 3-1 to Vipers. So I wouldn't count Yusuf out yet, but Yamazaki is also such a strong player. And we're in the
Yeah.
same conundrum we were in at the start. I have no clue who this week's going to go to.
Exactly, and that's one thing that's really nice about Street Fighter is every week you have no clue who the tournament is going to go to, and because of the caliber of players, when it comes to Tekken, we've had this period where Teddy Boy always seemed like he was always going to be the bride and never the bridesmaid, and then Glowriff came out of nowhere and basically stole the wedding ring and went, no, this is my marriage. I'm taking this week of Tekken, and obviously, I've got a Guilty Gear player with me, but I will just be honest. When it comes to Guilty Gear right now, it just does feel like it is Breeze's domain.
It is the Breeza show, but hey, give me a second. I'm grinding up.
Yeah.
Right. Tilani versus Vipers, the classic Jamie Bison. And I really feel that Jamie may struggle in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. You need to get drinks. That's like one big thing with Jamie. You have to get them drinks down to get stuff cooking. But we've discussed this before, Yeah, we have discussed this before, though. Bison is such a feast or famine character. Like, you're either popping off as Bison and doing crazy combos, or you're not doing anything. And right now, from the scene of it seems like he is very famine right now. He's not getting anything cooking right now, and Tilani is playing super well right now.
2 whiff grabs, a little funny.
Backhand combos, got the Psycho Mind set up.
Drive rush, running like Usain Bolt, this is gonna hurt.
Bam! And then he's gonna stomp. He's not gonna stomp because I'm not a good Street Fighter player.
Level 1 for damage. And now
I
he
don't
has to
remember what
hold
it's
this
called.
mix-up.
I think it's called like Deep Root Nightmare or something. I can't remember.
Oh, the stun
Small
against
stun.
the wall.
Gonna
Will
get
it
the
be
drink.
enough to kill? I have a
think it
feeling
will be
it
for the level
absolutely will. The level 1, he cashes out the meter.
Yep.
And that's round 1. Wow. Talani was really putting in a shift there. He was buttons left, right, and center. Round 2, how's it gonna start?
Yeah, there's no commentator bias, Shadows. I don't know what you're talking about whatsoever. And
Respect the +4. Scissors come
Yep.
out. The
Respect the
backdash in the corner.
yeah, very nice backdash.
The
And
air
he's
to air is so good.
really good spacing. Not allowing Aegis Vipers to get out of that corner. He wants to keep him in that corner and keep
The
applying
wrecker,
that
the whiff
pressure.
punish. This is gonna hurt. That counter hit is so good. The punish counter in the corner. The Shadow Rise again being air to air every single time. Tilani not letting him leave.
Tilani
Yeah,
looking
Tuaz.
like he wants to secure this first game, but here comes Aegis Vipers. He's gonna go for the level 1 again. Think it
gonna
actually
hurt.
will kill. It's
Not
not gonna
quite enough
kill.
to kill.
I'm not a good Street Fighter player. Gonna go for the OD stomp and goes for another
Oh,
stomp.
and he's chipped out by the stomps. His head is feeling real sore right now as we go into the last round of game 1.
I didn't know Mario was on the screen. That Goomba just got stomped in the head.
Talani is feeling like a Goomba, and he's not going to want to bring that energy into round 3, but we cannot be jumping on Vipers like that. We know how good his anti-airs are. Respect the +4.
Exactly, and here comes Tilani with lovely uses of the drive rushes. Gonna get some drinks in him. One drink, one swig, Gonna get something cooking, get some moves out. But here comes Aegis
The
Vipers once again.
slide from
With
full
grab.
screen, but the wrecker here, the drinks are increasing. How's he going to respond?
Gonna get the
is
grab.
good.
Gonna go for the third drink. Gonna go for the fourth.
4th, and we've seen him let his hair down. 4 drinks. How is he going to respond to this? Will he even have the life to respond to this after this level 3?
Here comes the Super Pepsi Max roller coaster.
And he is left on a slither of health. One touch could be enough to take him out of this game.
I think there is always a question though if that fourth drink was worth, losing all that health for, because he did it whilst Aegis Vipers was going for a stomp on him.
Oh, but the palm into level 3.
Is this gonna kill? I don't
It's
think
not
it
quite
will.
CA yet. Oh, it is CA. This might kill.
It's not.
He's left on a
sliver.
pixel.
It's on a sliver, but he has so much to work with. But you
He's
can't be
desperate. You can see the
jumping.
desperation in that jump, but you can see even more desperation in the whiff grab. Game 1 goes to Talani. Wow, that is such a good consistency from Talani.
Yes,
We're seeing him with a real aggression here.
There's consistency, but at the same time there are nerves. You definitely saw that jumping where he was looking desperate. He just did not want that to go any further. He wanted just for that round to be over to get into the next one straight away.
Absolutely, and I've played against Vipers in tournament. I can
Yo,
tell
we
you.
got a gift sub in the chat. Let's go.
Oh my goodness! Thank you very much for the gifted sub.
And it's
You are watching.
It's Nick. We've got the Guilty Gear Ramaful Goat in the works.
Thank you, Nick Nickety, for supporting the screen.
And it's gonna get Aegis Vipers the sub, No
drive rush is
30-second
good.
ads about the Esport World Cup for him.
The air to air.
Very nice.
The grab is good. This mix-up could be enough to end the round. Bison just has that power. The jump in is really nice, but the frame data is checked.
Exactly.
The grab is good. He's left on a slither. The next touch will end the round. Drive rush kick. And he's so plus. So much advantage on Talani here.
At least Aegis Vipers will get a sub if he loses this game. Like,
Hey, I wouldn't put it past him to win. I've seen this player come back from worse, is all I'm saying.
exactly. And Talani seems to be playing really well this week. You know, Talani's always gotten that 3rd or 4th position. Never really seemed to get past it. And you know what? This could be his week. I've said it before, like loads of people, right? It's just like everybody's improving so much with the more. Oh, what a whiff! What a shimmy!
Oh,
doing the dance moves on the dance floor.
You can't drink there, mate. Come on.
You can't drink with a Psycho Crusher heading towards you. That's something they teach you in Alcoholics Awareness School.
Lovely, the dive kick
uppercut.
respected. Drive rush going so fast.
Gonna get a
These
grab.
players are trading grabs.
Oh, lovely
drive rush overhead. Drive rush overhead. Drive reversal is very nice there.
Gonna go for a dive and it's not responded.
Grab is
Good
good.
grab.
This drive rush
Another
could be
grab.
it. Next touch decides the game.
Stomp.
Or the round, more to say.
Into a couple.
Oh, and you can't be jabbing there. Bison's pressure is so aggressive and so oppressive, and his frames are so plus all the time. The standing medium kick, really, really good to check the drive rush crouch kick.
Exactly, and
Oh, no follow up there. That's uncharacteristic, that whiff.
Yep. Oh, and the uppercut once again is going to be able to get some damage, and nothing from Aegis Vipers. Decides to just jump over, but just ends up in a more flurry of damage right there. We see the knees coming out, the free
knees. The knees are coming out. So many plus frames.
We saw double knee combo into backhand combo. He's got the Psycho Mine activated. Gonna go for the
I wouldn't want to be here as Talani. You have to respect
Psycho
the drop
Crusher.
situation. The air to air is so good. The combo drop, but it's an advantage situation anyway. The Wrecker is good. The burnout state is active. These frames are not going to be nice for Vipers.
Exactly, and Ordinary God is in the chat, and Aegis Vipers has ended Burnout City, and this level 3
and this is going to decide the game.
It's going to take Talani 2-0 up against Aegis Vipers, and Talani is looking like a man on a mission, to say the least.
Warpath starts here. How are we feeling about this matchup right now?
I feel like it's weird, you know, because of how well Aegis Vipers has done in the past, you just think it's going to be an Aegis Vipers win, you know. But, you know, Talani is coming out in the play, and it's like I said in the beginning, you know, it's a feast or famine when it comes to Bison. You know, he's either going to dominate what's going on, or he's not going to do anything. And right now, he hasn't really been able to get much going.
But right now, the bomb is active, the Crusher goes out, the grab is in, you're stuck in the pressure loop of Bison. Meaty button, you can't press there. The throw goes out.
Exactly.
Oh, but the button's responded too well this time, but the Wrecker is punished.
And this is what I'm saying, now he's feasting. He's feasting!
He is feasting, but these desperate pokes coming out from Talani.
He's gonna get
doing
one
whatever
drink.
he can to mount a counterattack.
You
cannot be using Psycho Crusher there with no bomb! So unsafe. The drive reversal is checked.
Definitely starting to come back. He needs to get a couple more drinks, but realistically, he doesn't really have a time to drink right now in the situation when you're just jabbed out.
No, he did not have the health to work with in that round, but let's see how he decides to start this round. The drive rush. Vipers has seen the momentum he's garnered, and he's going to ride it all the way home.
And Yamazaki, I don't play Dulcin. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't play this game. I'm literally only playing... well, I try and play Guilty Gear, and I try and play Tekken.
We have the spacing so nice here. Oh my goodness, the drive rush is whiffed. These players, these mechanical drops is unlike them. This is more like it though. The crouching, the counter hit, standing fierce is really good.
Gonna get the backhand combo. He's gonna go for the Psycho Crusher. Not gonna get anything with that Psycho Mine. Goes
Jumping
for a
out
dive.
Safely, going back into state of advantage.
Not responded off.
Oh, this combo is nice. The meaty button, you can't press there.
And there's their fight.
And this is going to decide the round. This is going to be, wow, a very, very decisive Game 3 goes to Vipers. He is not ready to count himself out yet.
Someone said Lucas Nasty Rashid, unheard of, super rare. I don't know if that's a diss or not, but yeah, I don't play Rashid either. I'm not really playing this game right now. I just don't really want to right now. In all honesty, I commentate it, just don't want to play it.
We have, the blows trade. He's using that drive meter so aggressively, not afraid of Burnout City, not afraid to take a ride. Getting drunk right now off these grabs.
Exactly.
One more will bring him to Oh, but the EXDP is not good there. He jumps it, it's checked. And you get a lot of damage for that. You beat a bad situation, you're in the corner.
And the tipsiness from the drinks is starting to get to Talani, you know. And it's going to leave a migraine if he can't get back into this game right now. You know, he's in a really good position. He's got one game up on him. However, you know, with how Aegis Vipers are starting to play, he's definitely starting to bring it back. And we've ended level 4 state. It's going to go for
4 drinks. He keeps his block.
Going to get the grab. Nice.
The
Very
next
nice
touch will probably
go for
decide
a
the
fifth
round.
drink. Crazy.
Oh my goodness! The Crusher
clash.
trades. The Crusher trades with the drive rush forward heavy kick. Such good knowledge of the approach there, and maybe a little bit of blind luck. But sometimes that's what you need when you're on that health.
Exactly, that's what I need 24/7 when it comes to playing fighting games. But you know, we're playing Street Fighter right now. It's going really well for Talani. You know, the trade there was really nice. You know, he took full advantage of the fact that Aegis Vipers was most likely going to die in that situation from that trade. So that was really nice patience and just game knowledge from Aegis from Talani right now.
The drive rush knees are so respected.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, the drop is unfortunate. There's no follow-up. And he knows that he's so plus unblock in this burnout right now. You do not want to be in burnout against M. Bison. Because those plus frames are oppressive. Out of the burnout state now, but does he have the health bar to make a miracle here?
And the thing is, Aegis Vipers is just waiting to regain that meter, which is why he can just afford to do this.
Oh, and the level 1! The level 1 to call out the drive impact is so nice.
I appreciate chat always talking very nicely about me, but at the same time, I'm all for fighting games. I don't know where you all are coming from. But really nice from Aegis Vipers, you know. He baited him out. You could definitely tell he was trying to bait for Talani to go for something right there and perform the level 1 because he knows it's going to kill based on how low health Talani was, you know. It's going to get one drink in for this round.
And it absolutely was, but Talani playing dive kick Fuxi is looking to make an aggressive lead. Not quite finding it, and he's in this corner. The parry is so good. The response to the dive is so good. The parry into the jump, but you can't be drinking on Bison like that because he's going to check you for it every time.
Exactly, and
you're in Burnout City. You know
what
this means?
Both
the whiff grabs!
For both of them!
Oh, this could be enough to kill. This could very easily be enough to kill and take us to a Game 5. I think this will be it.
It is the Super Pepsi Max
and it's a Game 5 situation.
It's gonna
Pepsi Max roller coaster brings us to Game 5.
We're in Blackpool, we're not, but we're in Blackpool. Pepsi Max roller coaster. We're gonna get into that Game 5, and
you want to take him for a ride straight to Game 5. Scissors coming out.
You said it even earlier during this game. You know, you said Aegis Vipers definitely could come back.
Hey man, I speak the truth, and we're seeing it in active here as the mine comes out. The DP is looking rather silly on the floor right there, completely cooled out. And grabbed with the mine active.
Someone put in chat, someone give me a sub, I'm getting ads again.
Sorry about your ads, but we are an affiliate account now.
Yes.
We're seeing some success, and we're seeing some success, but perhaps not as much success as Viper is seeing in this comeback right now. The anti-air DP, so nice from Talani's Jamie, but once again, he's in this horrible position where we don't know if he has the HP to work with to make this comeback. Yeah,
and you know Aegis Vipers is definitely baiting for him to do something because he knows he has level 1 available to him. You know, he can secure the round if he wants to with that. And it kind of seems like he's toying with him a little bit. You know,
the drop on that jab string there is so unfortunate. No knockdown means no additional pressure, and it just takes one medium punch to decide the round. The slide from mid-screen, all the way from downtown, going for your ankles. Viper says, protect your toes.
Exactly, and here comes Talani, gonna start trying to make a comeback, gonna get one drink in, you know, but one drink isn't going to be enough when it comes to this matchup. You need at least 2 or 3 to really utilize everything that Talani has available when it comes to that Jamie. Goes for an optimal combo, you know, allows him to get a drink at the very end of the combo by pressing circle.
Is nice. The drive rush is gonna come out into another grab. He's in the corner now. This is where you hate to be against Bison.
You know,
remember
that patch note where they said they nerfed grab throw loops?
Yeah, they forgot to include my boy Bison in that because Bison's throw loops are deadly.
Goes for such a crusher.
Absolutely whiffs. But the scissors in neutral. The palm whiffs. Punished accordingly. It's Bison's turn now.
Both of them are in that position again where just one super or one optimal combo will just allow Aegis Vipers to take this game. And, you know, he's got so much more meter to work with than Talani. And
this could be the end of the set. One more touch. And he's chipped out by the EX Crusher. A complete reverse sweep comeback from Vipers.
And it was looking so good for Talani in the beginning, you know, like he was playing so well. And then Aegis Vipers, you know, we said it before, and I'll say it again, you know, he just absolute domination, managed to come back. And you are correct, Yamazaki. It was just a Tuesday for Vipers, even though it was Monday. But it was a Tuesday for Vipers, and very unfortunate.
For Baron M Vipers, it was just a Tuesday.
Exactly. And
Played
congrats,
so
Aegis,
well.
and congrats, Aegis Vipers, for your sub. Yeah, it was very nice. Oh.
Yeah, I got to agree with the players. That was a tight match. Talani, I think, definitely feeling the nerves towards the end of that set of
Yeah, of course. When
having himself be up against that Bison, and if you show even a hint of anxiety against Bison, he will take it all the way to the home and all the way to a 3-0 win, or a 3-2 in this case. But
yeah, exactly. And it's like we were saying, he's so feast or famine. It's crazy how much of a double-edged sword that character is. You know, we saw it in the famine side on the first couple of rounds. You know, where he literally couldn't do anything against what Talani was doing, and he was constantly always applying the pressure. And then during the latter half of that set, he became feast. You know, he was feasting. He was hungry.
he was hungry. He went from full famine to full feast, and we have not had a response from Emerson Joy yet. So either they're still in their match playing a hard-fought game 5, or NC may have a pass.
Or they didn't show up. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it could be either way. Zero response from Emerson Joy, so I suppose that calls for a 3-0 to Emphasis.
Yeah, maybe, but obviously Emphasis is not going to be definitely not going to be happy about that. You know, he loves playing matches.
No,
you know,
that's
and I
fine.
don't
Okay.
think he wants just for that to be.
Okay, we've just seen we've got 2 minutes for 2 minutes for Emerson Joy to respond, and then at that point the 3-0 will be given to Emphasis. And that's a shame because I don't know how much you know about Emerson Joy.
Nothing.
He is a master Zangief player.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I've not had the chance to play against him before, but I have had the chance to see shadows thrown around the room by him before. And that Zangief is very, very scary. So
Yeah, we see Emphasis in the chat already playing the mind games, asking Aegis Vipers not to play Bison. You know, he doesn't want to be playing against that, and Aegis Vipers does not care. He's just been given a sub. He's happy. He's chilling. You know,
you were gonna
he's living the life.
ride this adless victory all the way through to Grand Vipers.
Exactly.
This is your sign. But no, in this
very nice
losers set right now, we have Talani versus Shadows. Now, I don't want to be presumptuous here, but I do feel for Shadows somewhat in this situation, because Talani has shown, Talani has shown how powerful and dominant he's been this week.
Yeah.
Even having lost that match, you know. Have we had?
No, we're just seeing the other side of us.
Oh.
There we go.
So we are.
But yeah, it's like you were saying, you know, Talani definitely feels like he's on a mission this week, and you know, you got to feel for Shadows a little bit, you know.
I just kind of
want to have. I just kind of want them to have that one tournament where they absolutely just kick the living hell out of everybody, you know, and just absolutely destroy everybody. And I hope it does happen, because like I think the thing that sucks is when you're like, because obviously I've had the chance to play against Shadows loads of times. You know, I even played the first to 10 with him today at Guilty Gear. It's a different game, but like, you just, when you know that someone's really good at the game, and they've just unfortunately been not have had a good performance like multiple times, it's like, as a person who like knows how good they are and how it feels, you know, it really does suck, you know, because at the end of the day,
I feel like Shadows is the epitome of the saying, there is always a bigger fish. Shadows is an incredibly gifted Blanca player, in my opinion. He has so much knowledge of the character and so much knowledge of how to play that matchup, with, you know, how to play his different matchups. But he has the really unfortunate situation of being put against some super strong opponents, and we have just received the unfortunate information that Emerson Joy will be DQ'd from this week's tournament.
yes.
Damn, I'm actually sad about that, because I think it would have been really, really funny to watch some Zangief gameplay today.
I'm not a gifted
But
Dawson player, man. I'm not. I've never touched that character, and I never will. The only characters I play when it comes to gaming for fighting games is Safina for Tekken, which I'm not good at. Giovanna for Tekken, for Guilty Gear, which I'm awful at right now. I'm only in the learning stages. And for Street Fighter, no one until maybe Elena, and then I might get back into Street Fighter.
right, so
But
we are going to be watching next Emphasis and Vipers. Am I correct in saying that?
yes, Emphasis and Vipers. Yes, you are correct in saying that.
Right, so yeah, let's get them in this lobby, and soon enough.
Well, we're getting started, and just reminder, guys, that anyone new here and you haven't done so yet, you need to put exclamation mark Discord in the chat so you can become a member of our Discord. We are growing Discord, constantly trying to evolve our Discord, make it better. We have big things coming up that we can't speak about right now, but we will be able to later, and it's going to be very exciting stuff to say the least. And if you guys haven't had a chance to join the Discord, please do. You know, we have a lovely community for all fighting games. You know, even games that haven't even came out yet, like Project 2XKO. A lot of people have been already talking and hypothesizing about who they want in the game and such, and it's been very nice to see. And if you want to see any like incredible moments again without going through the VOD, you know, our social media, you know, we post a lot of good content on our social media for YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, not TikTok, I don't think yet, but it's just great content. So if you haven't done so yet, guys, the Jalta League at all of these social medias, you can see in the banner below. If you guys want to go and support us there, we would really do appreciate it. But Emphasis versus Aegis Vipers, what do you think about this matchup, Dover?
Well, I am really curious to see how these will go. We're about to get into the game now, but I think that Emphasis is a very, very aggressive and sporadic player, and Vipers is a really, really consistent and oppressive player. And as we see, Vipers coming on his horse, Emphasis coming with his vlog camera. We're going to get into these winners finals.
I think a real question is, because obviously you know a lot more Street Fighter than me, right? Does
Sure.
Rashid, is there a point where Rashid is famine? Because I think that's one thing that just separates the two characters.
Sure, so I think what I would say about these two characters is Rashid definitely has a better time getting in. And he'll have a better time getting in and starting his pressure on Bison. But once he's in this pressure from Bison like he is right now, I feel he's really going to struggle to get out of it.
Okay.
But the anti-air is respected here. The drive rush into the kick is blocked. The grab is good.
Oh,
Back dash, front dash, back dash, front dash.
We see Nick in the chat being the #1 Emphasis hater, saying hope Emphasis loses.
Well, you know what? I'll be the #1 Emphasis fan for this. A little bit of commentator bias, just because I love Rashid that much. This round's really close. The EX pressure on Wake Up and Burnout, that's going to do so much chip. The level 1 to respond to the drive impact.
And Aegis Viper's got a taste of his own medicine, you know. Aegis Vipers did it to the Tilani last game, you know, baiting for the level 1, and Emphasis responds with that as well. And guys, if you haven't just seen, we've put a prediction up so you guys can vote for who you guys think is going to win this winners finals. Do you think it's going to be Emphasis or Vipers? Cash your votes in, get your points in, and try and win. I believe Brisa won 6,000 points in one game on Friday. So
yeah, Brisa won 6,000 points voting against me.
Yeah, voting against you. So
he won for it. So you know what, touche. The bomb combo comes out. The jump is good, and the anti-air is not there from Emphasis. Not responding to this pressure in the proper way. He's just forced to sit and block.
Exactly, and it's going to be very interesting. And someone forgot to bet my last points because I lost 4,000 at Doma.
Sorry, guys. My bad. That's my bad. The grab is nice. The Shadow Rise is good. Not calling it Devil Rise anymore.
Lovely grab. Gonna go for the drive rush. Just gonna try and apply as much pressure as possible.
Block strings are good, but once the block string ends for Rashid, it's a pretty difficult situation. But Rashid kick out of the perfect parry, so well timed. The block string is not quite there. Oh, and the combo is dropped as well. Smack, smack, smack.
He's still going though. I think
he's still going. Wow, the Emphasis blender does not stop.
Exactly. What's in the Emphasis blender? What like food or smoothies?
The Emphasis blender is full of nothing but M Bison right now as he goes into this game too, hoping for a repeat of that dominance.
Exactly, and we are gonna get into that game too, like you just said. And I think one thing like Emphasis, if Emphasis could keep this up, he's going to the grand finals winner side, which would be really nice for him. He's still, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, he still hasn't won a tournament that wasn't the meme tournament, from what I remember.
He's not yet, but you know what? I think he's in the position to now. But this pressure is bad for him. The drive rush low kick is responded to so well. Blockstream's in the corner. The anti-air goes straight up, and that's such a good tool for dealing with the Shadow Rise.
Exactly. When he's trying to go for them stomps, you just anti-air. You try to go for that move where he dives at you, anti-air. With the spinning tornado one. It's just very nice.
Absolutely. Empathy constantly making the right choice, going for that corner carry in his combos, making the optimal choices. But burnout against Bison is not where you want to be. The scissor kicks, super duper plus on block. The next grab, the next touch may decide the round.
But Empathy does have his meter.
Dive kick. Oh my goodness.
What a brilliant dive kick by Emphasis,
Wow. So much drive meter spent on the round start, only to get anti-aired like a punk.
Exactly. Emphasis just gone back. Emphasis just gone back to 2013. He's playing dive kick. It's incredible.
He's playing dive kick, and it's not going well for him. You need to learn to respect those anti-airs. The jump away from the Psycho Crusher, it's so good knowing that he can't take that block pressure and burnout.
Yeah, we love to see chat getting crazy about voting for Emphasis and voting for Aegis Vipers. This is a very chat seems very 50-50 for this match. Seems like some people are voting for Emphasis, some people just do not want to see a Bison win.
Who are your hopes on for this round?
I mean, I'm very biased. I'm not biased when it comes to this stuff. I'm 50-50. I would want both of them to win because I'm a commentator. I can't really have my bias, but if someone does hype stuff, I'm gonna obviously talk about the hype stuff.
Well, you know what? Rashid is the dopest. He's got my call.
And we're gonna see Great Desert Storm, level 2. Is he gonna kick it the wrong way?
No, he's not. He's gonna get it Psycho Crushed straight through.
Oh, and he nearly managed to knock him back into it.
Tornado boosted specials. The mix up in the corner. So fortunate from that lingering tornado.
Oh my god.
Oh, the drive reversal jumped over the wall bounce.
Gonna get the wall bounce. We're playing Street Fighter 2, Chun-Li. Gonna get that wall bounce. Very nice. Oh my god, he wished the anti-air though.
That is bad news, Bears. This is gonna be a lot of damage. News. Bad corner situation.
It's gonna go for the Psycho Crusher. Not gonna get anything with the Psycho Mine. Level 1 comes out.
Oh, the level 1 is punished. This could be enough to end the round. Right,
are we gonna see level 3?
Right now, level 3 comes out, and there goes game 2.
What a whiff by Emphasis right there, goes for an anti-air when his opponent wasn't in the air, and then absolutely got dominated, and Aegis Vipers is gonna get this to a 1. I think it's a 1-1.
That's 1-1, I believe. That is just a series. That is a series of very high consequence decisions made by Emphasis, punished to the most optimal extent.
Yes.
The slide on round start. These people need to learn. You gotta block even when you're out that far, because that slide will catch you and knock you down. The drive rush combo is good. Going for corner carry once again. Oh, but the drive reversal not quite blocked.
Gonna apply a lot of pressure right there. And both players are just trying to find it.
Oh, the punish counter is so good.
Trying to find a point where they can enter. Really good tornado. He's gonna do
right
so much.
In the corner here.
This is not where Aegis Vipers wants to be whatsoever, just so moments away. It's gonna go for a stomp. Responds with a shadow dive. Very nice.
Good.
Gonna go for a couple of the kicks. Not gonna get anything from it. Gonna get grabbed, and that's gonna skirt around because he was
so good.
Hitting a
Rashid's normals can really struggle to hit anti-airs without some strong commitment. But then we're not really seeing the risk shown here by Vipers.
Do you know what?
The threat almost seems lesser.
Do you know what Brighton's horse is called?
Enlighten me.
It's called Rosinante. It has been confirmed. Bison's horse is called Rosinante, if you were wondering. It's some very important information. What a grab, though.
Very nice game-sensitive information. Will Vipers be able to take this game home for Rosinante? EX Crusher in the corner. The burnout state is lethal.
And gonna get the
and that's a stun.
It's gonna do so much.
We could see a level 3 here.
I don't think Aegis Vipers is going to use it. Yeah, he wants to save it.
He chooses not to cash out. He knows that he has the advantage.
But it could be a very unfortunate thing. You got to respect it.
He does not regret his decision. He does not regret his confidence.
The anti-air.
He does not regret his confidence when his anti-air is that strong.
Exactly. Yeah, literally, someone Glover put in chat, stop jumping. You got to respect the anti-air at the end of the day. If it's hit you so many times, it will get to a point where you got to be like, well, I don't want it to hit me again, so I'm just not going to do it.
Absolutely, but the grab's in the corner. It is grab central. We're playing WWE 2K24 here.
Exactly. Here comes Emphasis. We're going to get the level 1.
And he's making it look clinical. Will this be enough for the perfect KO? It absolutely will.
The 7 golden letters, just like the Olympic rings. Let's go to the Emphasis. It's going to be
It's
going
like the
to
Olympic
game
rings,
4.
only better if he wins this winner final. He will be feeling like a champion.
And we are going to be entering on the best stage in Street Fighter, being the training stage. You gotta love
Training
it.
stage, but this is not a training match. This is winners finals, and both players have everything to play for here. EX says this is good. Bomb set up in the corner.
Exactly.
As I've said countless times, put in a
lovely
bad situation, but the drive reversal is called out.
Which on the
Viper's not ready for it. The jump in is good. The anti-air isn't quite there. He goes for the grab reset. It's not quite present. Scissors space so well.
Very nice.
And it's burnout city for Empathy. This could be his cool. Yeah.
And Aegis Viper's going to take that round very dominantly, you know, utilizing the what Vyson is made of very well.
And Fierce is good, but he needs to learn. He's using these jump-ins way too often and spending this drive meter like it's Monopoly money right now. Empathy, you're starting to see this flowchart. The holes in his game plan are coming out.
And goes for a drive impact.
Was not the angle.
That's definitely not the angle right there, you know.
Oh,
that was very unfortunate.
The level 1 connects! What a ballsy call out.
Exactly, I thought I was going to whiff. And whiffs the grab though.
A whiff grab, and he eats burnout for this.
Oh,
this
and then,
could be the end of game 4.
You got to respect the uppercut, you know. And to be fair,
perhaps I spoke too soon.
Did whiff a grab right there. Gonna go for the level 1.
The
isn't gonna hit. Confirms
and the
anti-air.
round goes to Empathy. It appears I spoke too soon.
Bro is panicking though. There were so many times in that round where Aegis Vipers could have taken it. He is definitely starting to panic, and you can see it from how he's playing. It's so different, and it's a lot more sporadic. We're gonna see
the level 2 comes out. The EX
doesn't
crusher
even
every
block
time.
the tornado.
Every time the EX crusher comes out.
Exactly, it doesn't block the EX crusher.
Neither of these players want to go to the loser's side here, and Emphasis is just desperate to check his ticket in for winners side grand finals.
Oh my god!
The jump is clean. The jump is nice.
But they're not nice though, because one secure combo leads to level 3, and then he can take the game. Emphasis playing like so patiently. He wants his level 3, but you can't
the stun, and that is gonna end game 4 without a doubt. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Emphasis. If you hear me, listen to me now. If you ever listen to me, you cannot have nerves in this critical moment.
And it's so weird though, because in that situation, I get he's trying to like back off so he can get his drive meter back, but all that ends up happening is he's putting himself closer to the wall to get stunned, and it happened. You know, he got close to the wall and then he got stunned because of it.
And he didn't even. The crowd is chanting your name, and those chants are saying, "Stop jumping, man! Come on!"
Literally.
We cannot keep getting hit by these anti-airs. It's so lethal.
And he's so nervous. And Aegis Vipers, oh my god, we are going to see the standoff, the legendary Mexican standoff. We do love to see it.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. But who is going to come out on the end of this cowboy shootout? Will it be Vipers or will it be Empathy?
Exactly.
Burnout in this corner. Oh, it's not where you want to be in Burnout.
One of these guys are going to be Red Dead and going to need to find some redemption in losers bracket if they want to return.
Absolutely are. And right now, Empathy has got his back to the ropes. What's his response going to be here in this final round?
It looks like Emphasis is drawing a blank whilst the gun is perfectly loaded. Aegis Vipers right here. The cowboy puns are staying.
These players are so ready to stare each other down.
Exactly, and count to 10, ready to draw them guns, you know, at any moment. To take
the
the shot.
Here is equally ready to start swinging for the fences. Right.
But here comes...
Will we see the EX Crusher come out? He's ready for it this time. He is absolutely ready for it this time. The drop is so unfortunate, but he's in this corner situation.
He is
so close to burnout. The burnout, you can feel his panic with this drive meter all gone.
Exactly.
Oh, the wall jump called out. You better not jump off that wall, boy.
You know, he's nearly got his level 3 back, but the thing is, you got to be careful with these jumps because of the fact that he has critical available to him.
Both players, the standoff.
We're going to get a drive rush! And this is going to be able to secure! And we're going to final round of this set.
Final round. Last game, last round. Let's see who shoots first.
Oh.
My
this is
goodness.
all to play for, you know, and going
Absolutely,
into
the drive rush grab is good. The projectiles are good. Controlling the space here on Rashid. He does not want to get caught in the mixer again. The drive
exactly.
rush.
He wants to be a
telegraphed
Twitch.
there.
He wants to be the YouTube. He does not want to be in the mixer, you know.
He does not want to be in the mixer, but unfortunately the mixer is where he's going to find himself cashing out the level 3 for damage.
And
he
Emphasis
doesn't care for the mix-up. He cares to do as much damage as possible. So
And
close to that
Emphasis
drive, so close to that burnout state.
Emphasis
burnout
definitely
is
kicking
active.
himself, to say the least.
Embassy with his back against the wall. Level 2 to play with here, if he can even get it out.
You know, one easy Psycho Crusher. OD Psycho Crusher.
The edge attack is good.
I'm going to do
OD
so
Psycho
much.
Crusher.
And it's going to
OD
go
Psycho
for both.
Crusher. He runs it back. The cross up.
Going to go for level 1.
The
It's gonna
level
hit.
1.
Oh my god, no way.
The mix-up. The mix-up.
Can he kill?
The combo. It can't quite kill here, but this next mix-up is everything to play
He's doing
for.
so much. He's
The
doing
next
so much.
mix-up.
And the low
Jack.
Just the simple low. And Aegis Vipers gets on the Rosinante and rides into the sunset as he will be going to Grand Finals winner side.
Oh my goodness.
That was a game.
I am utterly speechless. And yet
That was a
so
good
much
game.
to say all at once.
And 7,000 points will be going to Yamazaki and Ratley Rip Pants.
Ratley Rip Pants. My guy in production. He loves his channel points. Nick Nicotine.
Losing the channel points. Oh, what a game though.
Was that not one of the coolest sets you've ever seen?
Yeah, that was definitely up there for sure, you know. Emphasis definitely going to be kicking himself, you know. He's going to have to try and find redemption in the losers bracket, you know. And it's not like it's got an easy game to begin with in that losers bracket, as he's going to be playing against Yusef.
Yusef, who has taken it 3-1 over
And it's like you
Talani.
said at the very beginning, remember, when you were like, Yusef loses in the first round and then dominates on the rest of
Hey,
it.
I'm saying, man, I've got a good read on this, okay? This guy Yusef, I'm in his corner because I've seen how amazing his DJ is, and specifically how good he is at adapting to the opponent's game plan. And
Exactly.
Emphasis, unfortunately, not quite showing that adaptability in this week. So I'm really hoping that Emphasis is willing to, you know, slap his face a little bit, wake himself up, and be like, no, this is my time to start adapting, to start, you know, reading the state of the game. And,
Exactly.
you know, yeah, putting in the work.
Yeah, to be fair, he
Oh
could
my
have just
goodness.
drive impact in that situation, because Aegis Vipers didn't have any drive rush meter, so if he would have
did not
DI'd,
yeah, he didn't have the drive to play with, but I think it's important to consider the nerves that come
nerves,
up.
yeah, you know, the mental stack is gonna always we can always talk about this because we're gonna commentate. Oh my god, it's back again. We're seeing the outskirts of us right now. You're gonna see the outskirts of my room and
my beautiful profile
picture. and it's like, obviously when we're commentating, we can't fully understand what the players are. Well, we can understand to a good degree what the players are going to, but not fully, because you know, them nerves.
There's such a difference between being sat here in the safety of the caster's desk and being in the ring in that last round,
Exactly.
last game situation. You know
Yamazaki
what I mean?
said, I would bet all my 5k points on Luca against Brisa. Well, you're losing all of your points if you're betting 5k on me, by the way.
Hey, you know.
No, Shadows did well today, okay? Shadows did well, you know. I think his time will come for sure. Win whatever game. I could see him doing really well though.
His time will come, but unfortunately,
It's not
was not what
tonight.
we saw against Solani tonight.
Exactly, as we are currently nearly going to be getting into our losers finals. In fact, this loser side went really fast. That was a really long winners finals match, you know, and all of loser side basically went through, which means we've still got losers finals and grand finals left, and it's definitely going to be a treat to see. I'm sweating crazily right now, but it's fine. I'm still here to commentate some Street Fighter for you guys, and obviously, once again, thank you to Doma for obviously being here for tonight.
Oh, you know, I just love being here. I feel privileged to be able to watch such a cool, high level of Street Fighter play from these exciting players.
And obviously, you obviously said you wanted to do loads of admin stuff with us, and you know, when it comes to commentary, I think there will be times where you will definitely be called for commentary.
Well, hey, you know, if you guys in the admin team and you guys in the Twitch chat enjoy seeing me on the commentator's desk, maybe get ready to see some more of me. Fingers crossed,
Yeah, maybe.
because you know I love playing this, and if not, do ! Discord in the chat. Come join up. You can see me get smacked in Guilty Gear every Friday. Uh,
Yeah,
every single Friday.
it's fine.
And
I lost to you like 10 games today. I'm not.
hey, you know,
Yeah, yeah. I also lost to Shadows 10-0 in a first to 10 on Kiriki as well. It's not been my day, and it never is my day, but it'll come. It'll come. I will be one day in a Guilty Gear or a Tekken tournament, and I'm absolutely gonna rock the house. Honestly.
no, you're so right, Shadows. I'm at the big old age, 20 years old. My Street Fighter playing days are over. I gotta retire to the casting desk. I gotta retire to the couch.
Is that what I'm doing? Is that what you're implying that I've already done? I never started the pro scene. I just retired straight
And
away.
here we go. We're getting straight into Yusuf versus Empathy. So I don't think you've had the privilege to see this guy's DJ before, have you, Luca?
I've never seen this guy's DJ before. I've heard rumors about a new DJ player coming in to absolutely dominate Street Fighter, so I'm definitely very excited to see this.
And dominate he has. The kicks are coming out. Fireballs plus in the corner. He goes for that grab. So many plus frames. Those limbs are so long. He can shimmy you from half a screen away. The fake fireball. Emphasis doesn't quite know how to respond in this situation. Oh, the EX. It's parried. It's punished. This is going to be a lot of damage unless he drops. That is tragic.
Yeah, that's really tragic for Empathy.
These pokes in the corner. His block is so strong. Empathy once again spending his drive meter like Monopoly money.
Exactly, and Empathy hasn't the privilege to play against this player either, so...
He hasn't, and I don't think Empathy, besides when we have RDJ playing, has had to see much DJ in the Jalta League.
Yeah, exactly, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how we...
Neither of most of our players, actually. I feel like RDJ is the only DJ we've really seen. The combo is nice, the double dash up for pressure. The parry is responded to so well by Empathy, the level 2 comes out, and there's no EX Crusher to worry about here. He can just swing for the fences.
Exactly.
Or get swung on. The grab is nice. He has a tornado for one last empowered special move. It'll be tornado.
It's not going to get anything from it, but you know what? The pressure is still being applied. It's going to be doing very nice.
Both players low on drive meter, but Yusuf sat here with 3 bars of super to play with. The sway, he knows the frame data, and MC doesn't quite. This punish combo is going to hurt a lot.
And it's
Will
going
it be enough to kill?
Into a kill, I'm pretty sure. This is going to do a lot of damage.
This looks like it's going to kill.
Yes,
Punch. Oh yeah, baby. DJ taking game 1 pretty convincingly.
I hope to see the level 2 where he does the rhythm game super.
Oh yeah, I want to see some rhythm heaven out of this guy.
I want to see some rhythm festival,
Dive him straight into game 2. The anti-air's there. The anti-air's not even. The jumping is there.
You see a lovely drive reversal.
These players have been seen using that tool so effectively within these sets. The sway into the low kick is nice, getting a little bit of damage.
Oh, and jumps into the
space control from the projectile. He saw it coming.
Exactly. Jumps into
but the punish.
Tries to go for a grab.
These players are poking each other just non-stop, landing constant blows on each other.
And it's not as flashy as other games, but it's consistent. And that's what's important when you're playing. You don't have to be flashy.
These two players are constantly calling each other out, saying, do you have the answer to this? Do you have the answer to this?
Exactly. Unless you're Grog Chugger.
Like
and then I'm expecting...
Unless you're Grog Chugger, in which case you don't give a damn who you're against. You're swinging. Oh, this combo is going to kill.
And speaking of swinging...
out.
Speaking of swinging...
Yusuf's so good at optimizing that damage, getting so much damage off the smallest touches. The drive rush crouching medium punch comes in. The swing is good. Parry on block.
Defense from Yusuf.
Incredible defense. And he converts the EX...
Rhythm Festival!
He converts the EX Viable into the Rhythm Festival.
Perfectly.
He's doing his little dancey dance. The safe jump straight following it.
That looks so fast, by the way.
What are you supposed to do in this situation? The cross up there. Very nice to steal the corner.
Ooh. Gonna whiff
steal that corner situation from Yusuf.
Gonna whiff though and allow 2 projectiles to get hit by, and he's very close in that position, and all these kicks and such could lead into a victory for Yusuf once again. But here comes Emphasis. He does have quick card available.
Back from the bank. He has his drive meter available, and for Emphasis on Rashid, that's the most valuable resource.
But it's not going to matter because Yusuf just does not care how much
more
meter
valuable
you
than
have.
health. Not more valuable than your health bar.
Yusef does not care how much money you have. He's just gonna, he's gonna take
He's
it from
taking you
you.
to jail. He's taking you to jail. He's buying up all
You
your
rolled,
properties.
you rolled 2 doubles on the dice 3 times in a row. Monopoly, go to jail. Don't collect 200 on when you pass go.
Absolutely, but it looks like Emphasis is looking to steal this advantage back.
And I know my emphasis might be stopping, and Yusuf might be the one who's getting to go because
the corner is stolen back.
he's playing super consistently strong into this match, and I think emphasis was not expecting this player. But obviously, in general, when you've never played against them before, you don't know what they're going to do.
That was the round.
And now
Yusuf,
play
with DJ's long limbs, massively long normals, so good at punishing the punish attempts on his shimmies.
Very nice, and he actually uses the extended version of Meteor Uppercut, going to go for both doubles, which, makes perfect sense. It's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to apply so much pressure, and
These players staring each other down right now.
emphasis is not moving.
Is this have we seen a DC, or are these players just staring each other down? I think we might actually just be having an aggressive stare down right now.
I don't know what was going on there, but that was something, to say the least.
Yusuf heard our talk about empathy and Vipers being cowboys, and my boy felt left out.
Exactly.
He was like, give me the stare down. And he's clearly going to be the one to draw first here. The EX uppercut, not quite the right answer in the situation.
We're going to see level 2 come out.
Yusuf just inches from burnout here.
Exactly, that tornado is looming so closely.
Grab, but he's given himself into the corner.
And it's not going to get anything from that tornado either.
Confusing decision from Emphasis, and it's going to lead to a 3-0 in losers finals.
And this looks like it's going to be Yusuf, who's going to be moving on to grand finals to face against Aegis Vipers in that rematch.
Very confusing decision with that grab in the corner there.
I'm thinking the controller might have died, and then that probably might have just shifted the whole mindset,
Well,
it could have been.
Congratulations to
definitely a weird
Bradley
losers finals,
again.
to say the least, Definitely felt like there wasn't as much hype, not as hype as the winners finals, Emphasis put, I'm so washed.
Empathy, my friend, you're not washed. Come back next week with a new mindset. Come back next week, and I'm just going to ask you real nicely, stop jumping. And we got our grand finals in the woodworks right now, being Aegis Vipers versus Yusuf. And it's going to be very nice. Yeah. To say the least. And some very big news, obviously, some of you guys may not know. The person who taught me fighting games is actually going to be returning back to Street Fighter in 2 weeks for Dual League, so very exciting stuff. Yes. Hot the press for me. Wow, we're getting into this grand finals. Yusuf can absolutely, and you know what you told me at the start of this? You said it, and we both agreed. This could be our grand finals matchup. Yusuf and it is, versus Vipers. And you know how this works, Here we are. It's 2 best-of-5s for Yusuf to win, and then it's 1 best-of-5 for Aegis Vipers to take it. Yusuf and obviously has to reset the bracket, but this Masters DJ player, he clearly has the credentials to do that. Let's see what happens here in this grand finals. And the thing you've always got to remember is that, when it comes to this, Aegis Vipers have already beat Yusuf 3-0 in a really very dominant victory, and for Yusuf, he needs to just get at least 1 victory to really get things cooking. If he gets 1 win, he's cooking. You're right, he absolutely does, but Yusuf right now is playing with aggression. The drive rush, though, is going to close out round 1. Playing with aggression is nice, but you've always got to remember you've got to have that defense in the back to get ready, because if you're not defending... This is Vipers we're talking about here, one of our most consistent players. So good at this defensive style of play with responding to the opponent's action. Ooh. And he baits the kick and gets the Psycho Crusher off. The Psycho Mine is going to go off into a grab in the corner. Actually, the grab shimmy in the corner is so nice. And that's level 3. He cashes out the meter. It's going to be be a perfect. We got another Olympic champion here. Kurt Angle in the building. Perfect KO. Going to start off this game with 1-0. Yeah, you absolutely have got to respect how well he can transition from defensive to offensive play. He's so good at getting those frame traps, looking for those shimmies to get counter hit, and as soon as he sees that counter hit, he is going all the way to the bank. The scissors comes out for the punish, it's real nice. The bomb is on him. Drive rush grab. Into the grab. It's going to go for that Psycho Crusher once again. And once again, you're in the corner with no drive.
Yusef manages to get himself out of the
Yusef
corner.
seals the corner back. The kicks are good. Safe jump comes out. The buttons
Applying a
are
lot
good,
of
but
pressure.
Bison and
Just
Bison here
stomped
can
him.
respond to it.
Gonna go for the double knee. Not gonna find anything from the double knee combos. Gonna go for a couple punches. And now they're playing neutral. Very nice neutral. Psycho Crusher is gonna come out into the stomp again. That stomp is doing so much right now.
Stomp is good. The hand is good, but the momentum is swinging slowly. The pendulum swings back. You can't jump on Vipers. You can't jump on Vipers like that. We're gonna learn our lesson, Jalta Leaguers. Come on now.
You can't, yeah, exactly. You put it perfectly. You know, you gotta respect the anti-airs that Bison has in his kit because it just works super nicely, especially when the opponent is constantly jumping. We are gonna see that grab once again.
Really nice
Most likely
counter.
into another
Drive rush combo. Grab into the corner.
Psycho Mind does go off.
EX. We're gonna do the level 3. This is some big damage. You make one wrong move. It just might be. It is a perfect KO. Oh my goodness.
This man is on a mission.
Somebody clip that. This guy is going crazy. This guy is swinging.
He managed that, and that's the thing. That's what's so scary about Psycho Mind, because at the end of the day, the only reason that whole combo worked is because the Psycho Mind activated. You know,
absolutely.
And that's why you've got to be so scary when it comes to blocking that Psycho Mind and make sure he never goes off.
Yusef has blinked once, and he's seeing his grand finals hope slipping away from him, trying his best to display this aggression in the corner. But now he's stuck in this corner against Bison. Kicks come out. Such a good anti-air reversal.
And Aegis Vipers must be feeling so good right now. But here comes Yusef. You know, probably going to use the level 1 here.
Big damage. This is going to kill with the level 1.
Yep, I guess they're right. He did decide to use level 1 just to confirm the round, you know, just to get a round on the board.
He chooses to cash out the meter. He wants to bring this to a reset.
And Glowriff put in chat, I want to play so hard when I watch this. Then play!
Play! I was telling you, man! Play our
just...
tournament! We love having you here. I love casting your matches. You're a good friend of mine. I love casting your matches. The sway is good in the corner.
Ooh.
The EX kicks. That's not what you want. That is not what you want at all. He chooses to not cash out any of the meter. He keeps the drive gauge for this next mix-up.
Psycho Mind is going to go off. Nothing's going to get found into a lovely grab right there.
Goes out.
Gonna go for
the drive
reversal. Very nice.
Oh, they're both looking to call each other's options out here.
Looking like
Vipers in this burnout state, looking to hold his aggression. The anti-air.
Lovely anti-air.
Get down from there.
Okay, you know what? I'll be up
Bison. Oh, there's no anti-air. There's no anti-air on that jump.
Gonna go for the grab again. Is he gonna go for a third one?
No anti-air on that. Will that be
for the third one?
Will this be a grand finals losing anti-air? It will be the round.
Yes.
That may well be a grand finals losing anti-air. That is tragic.
You know, he's got so much meter to work with, and we've seen how Aegis Vipers utilize this as a meter. But, you know, Yusef could still get stuff cooking.
EX scissors. The mine is planted. What's the answer here? He just block.
He's going to go for the Psycho Crusher, and it's going to work.
Out. You got a combo in the mid-screen here.
He's going to confirm it too.
He's going for scissors. He goes up level 3. This guy is so good at landing that combo. So good at landing that big damage. Will it be enough?
It's not. No, it's not. I was about to say.
He is one touch from death. One touch from his grand finals dreams going down the bathroom. And it's another perfect for Vipers to end out this week of the Jalta League.
That was a perfect showing from Aegis Vipers, to say the least. Every single game he perfected in one of them rounds.
Crazy.
Insanity, you know, and that must be, Aegis Vipers must be feeling real good about that, you know, absolute domination from Aegis Vipers. And we see Yusef in the chat for the very first time, you know, he said too many wrong guesses.
And I've got to agree. He had the unfortunate situation where when you're playing in that DJ versus Rashid matchup, you are able to use those really long limbs to your advantage, but Bison will reach you from anywhere. He does not let you just mash on him like that.
Exactly, and Viper seems to be on a roll, you know. He's so far up in the Summer League, he's definitely looking like he's going to be seed 1 for this tournament, for the Grand Finals, you know, of the Street Fighter Summer League. And
not guys, impossible, and wholly deserved as well. Wholly deserved.
Exactly, and guys, just remember, we are now entering the midway point of the Summer League, and at the end of this week, we will show we'll get like an image of how the standings are so far for this week, you know, and just, it's crazy, you know, Aegis Vipers are playing super well and super dominant, and if you guys want a chance to maybe try and beat him, if you think you're good enough to beat Aegis Vipers or any of these great Free Fire players, you need to put exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Join our Discord, become a member. We've got all of the social media, which will be coming out in due time. And all of the links, ODR things are at the bottom right here. And Talani,
Absolutely.
you do have a 4th place curse. You need to get above 4th
Talani.
place just once.
Get on this Discord. Tell your friends. Tell your mother. Tell your dog. Join the Jalta League. We need more exciting Street Fighter players available here.
And
more
Doma,
exciting Tekken.
Obviously, how have you felt about commentating tonight? I'd love to know your overall experience tonight.
I love commentating these players. I love yapping over these really exciting matches. I love keeping the tempo going, and I love just getting to watch Vipers absolutely wipe the floor with the competition. And I'm very excited. I'm excited. There's not a tournament that happens that I'm not excited for.
Exactly.
I'm very excited for this. I'm excited for Wednesday to see the run back between Teddy and my good friend Glorith, and I am very excited for Friday to bring it back to Junji, myself personally.
Exactly, and it's going to be some great tournaments that is going to be happening. Obviously, I want to thank you once again to Doma. Obviously, everybody give Doma a good round of applause for a brilliant performance with commentary tonight. We do really appreciate Doma obviously coming to commentate for our tournaments tonight. We've loved having you here, obviously, and we would love to have you again. But with that all being said, we are going to be coming to the end of tonight's stream. Obviously, it was quite a shorter stream than normally. We have finished quite early tonight. And we want to thank everyone who's came to watch. Chat was amazing tonight. We had loads of people talking with each other, having a really fun time. So we thank, obviously, chat for being amazing as always. We thank Stoma for being amazing as always. We thank Jude, who was on production tonight. We do really appreciate that. And we are going to be coming to the end of tonight's stream. We thank you guys so much for watching. And we will be seeing you for Tekken 8 on Wednesday. We'll catch you then. Jalta out.
See you Wednesday. Jalta out.